Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Rama, Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hari Hari. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Okay, so if you want to come on live, it's on my timeline and in the comments. Hare Krishna, there you go. Okay. Good morning. Hare Krishna. Krishna. Thank you for coming. Thank everybody for coming. Participating in this sacrifice to save the world. God so loves his sons and daughters here that he's going to save the world.
And a ball like me.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Morning. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Shamaguri, mute your microphone. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare. Mute your microphone, Shamaguri. Hare Krishna, Krishna. I can't do it. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You're frozen anyway there. Try and come on back again. You're frozen. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama. Oh, my Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna. Oh boy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare.
And about like me.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Haribo. Welcome. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda. Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, oh my Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, oh my Lord. Oh Krishna, Radha, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, oh Krishna. Radhe, Radhe. Radhe 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 Krishna, Radhe Radhe Krishna, Radhe Radhe Krishna, Radhe Radhe Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Whoa! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Krishna, oh Radhe, Radhe. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Krishna, you're so awesome. Radha, you are, both of you, we need you both, man. You just both come here. Just lift us with your name and praying. Name and praying. Name and praying. Name and praying. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Yeah. Hey, Graham, welcome. We're waiting for you, man. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You're quite a sensation here. People have really been waiting for you, man. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna. Controversial. We love controversy here. If you're not controversial, you're not part of the group much. Anyway, this is just awesome, man. This whole thing. Every day, more realizations of how sweet it is. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, yeah. It's pretty amazing, this whole thing. I was as a chanting, always these realizations deepening. It's like I felt like the earth, and Radha and Krishna is like Varaha, lifting the earth out of the water, just lifting. Radha and Krishna is the name and devotion, the prema, just lifting out of the ocean of ignorance. It's kind of what it is, we're lifted out. And I realize, it's the what's lacking in the Vaishnava movement is this prema. It's like I was listening to two devotees. They were talking about what is guru. It was very interesting. It was on Karuna's timeline. They're talking about the lady was asking, trying to get to her question, and then the guy answered, and I was listening to both, and I when I went to sleep, and then when I woke up, I said, yes, it's prema that's lacking, missing devotion, because they were trying to get clear, and the guy gave a hard answer, like incomplete, a little bit inconclusive, and just basing it basically on knowledge, just knowledge, and no glorification of the prema. And that's why it was only part of the explanation, and it wasn't very clear, because the prema makes it clear. And that's what I noticed, and that goes for all the teachers and gurus and everything. If prema has not manifested in the heart, their answers and the questions of their followers or anybody will be unclear. Everything will be just unclear. That's why I was wondering why. Well, I wasn't wondering, but it's really more clear now, where it said that the Vedas say that, or Lord Chaitanya said, actually, that you have to be empowered to ask good questions. It's an empowerment. You have to be empowered. And that empowerment is that bliss of God, that ecstasy of God. See, otherwise you can't even make it proper. Even the lady, she was struggling to ask the question. See, and for both the questioner and the person that answered, there was it was a lack of prema that didn't make it quite work so well. See? So that's why Jesus said, I come here to teach those who, oops, yeah, that's good. Those who are taught by God. Teach those who are taught by. See, there's some awakening in there, because then you can kind of question, like, is there something more to religion? Is there something more than just the hard rules, regulations, and speculations because of a lack of that prema? See, that devotion. See? So that's really the shelter of Krishna. When Lord Chaitanya told people to go to Vrindavan and chant continuously was to awaken this prema for the name, because you got the name, you get the name, right? You give the name, you chanting it. But if prema doesn't awaken, you don't have the real shelter, man. The real shelter is both devotion to Krishna. See, that liberates us. That gives it, and that's with us forever. Every day, once you get this shelter, the Lord never will let go of you. And you realize, this is reality. Devotion to Krishna, devotion to God, love of God. Yeah, that's it. See, and then that's the rasa dance. And now they see the dance of this, our soul to the supreme soul. See, we're meant to have that partner, right? You got to get that partner, man. You got to get that praying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So let's see here. Let me know if the sound goes off. It's not, or not so good. I got this book here. Let's check this out here. Yeah, I was looking at this picture of sannyasis from the Gaudiya Vaishnavism. And I saw that, it was just a lack of prema. They were really stirring. See, Krishna without this devotion is hard, austere, stuff like that, you think. But the prema softens everything, softens the understanding, makes it sweeter, makes it more, it gives it life. Otherwise, just a word, just a hard word, hard rule, hard regulation. That's why
Pulls you down, pulls you down.
Yeah. People can't understand what we're doing here, yeah. So, where does it start this thing? Here we go. All right, this is called Prema Samput, treasure chest of pure divine transcendental love. See, if you're a real Raganuga Bhakta, that means you get either like you really like just God, these devotees who have this praying, this devotion. I really want that. See, then you come into that society, and you hear from those devotees. You hear these clear conceptions that come from this praying, and you become attracted because it's very sweet, very interesting, very fascinating. Okay? And then you're actually at the same time, that's the sadhana, is you're getting purified by hearing. I mean, look at the sadhana Maharaj Parikshit did. All he did was hear from Shukadev Goswami and went back to Godhead. What big sadhana did he do? See, he heard from a devotee who had praying. It's that simple. Isn't it so simple? How come and everybody, the way I look at it is so many gurus and teachers, they're trying to show that they are worthy to marry the bride. This 10th canto, So Krishna, no, actually these guys, they had this beautiful bride for them to marry, this king. And he said, well, you got to break this bow. Okay? And you got to pass these tests. And so they all come up there and try to, they can't break the bow, and then Krishna comes up and snaps it. See? Why? He was whole, complete. These other guys, they were depending on their strength. See, that's like knowledge, of the Vedas and stuff. You think, I'm so smart, I can break the bow, I can deliver people, I can be a guru. But you can't deliver your disciples. See, you need that. You need what Krishna had. Krishna was married, right? He was just getting another wife. He gets, he's always getting wives. He's getting us. But he was already married, man. He had the strength. Even Krishna admits my strength is Radha. My teacher is Radha. If if Radha is, and that's devotion, that love. If that's his teacher, why wouldn't it be our teacher, real teacher? I know here I start out chanting, and if I tell you, if Radha or devotion doesn't arise, unsuccessful, she's the success in the movement. This is She needs to be glorified more in the Vaishnava movement. She is neglected. See, the only ones who can glorify her are those who actually are experiencing her presence and how that shows up in their temple. Otherwise, they neglect her, or they give speculations about who she is and what she is, and all mixed in with ideas and things, but without like, hey man, you speak from hey, because Prema is rocking and rolling in this temple. Prema is delivering this person. And people, how you can't become a real guru until prema arises, because that's when you realize who's really the savior. Radha and Krishna the savior. When people go, "Oh, Gohar, you're my savior. You're my savior," I immediately think, huh, what am I? Radha and Krishna's my savior. Okay? And the Lord just transferred the credit for the devotee because he uses the devotee to deliver. But without Radha and Krishna, there is no saving grace. They're the grace. This is devotion to Krishna in personified form is Radha and Krishna. See? In their conceptual form of how they show up, it's called devotion, the potency form. Devotion to the name and to the pastimes and to the qualities of the Lord, his activities. See, it gives it life, gives it juice, gives him motivation. What is Krishna's motivation to do anything in this world when he comes here? His Radha, right? Taste. He came here for two things. See? To taste this devotion, to relish it. That means Radha, to have her association, and to show the world that what we need, Radha and Krishna's association. We need them both. We can't live without them. You can't. This prema won't arise without the name and the pastimes and the qualities, right? Okay? And vice versa. This prema arises because of the name and the qualities.
Maharaj, Krula just said that your Facebook has gone off.
Yeah, I got a message. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go off, and I have to start a new one. That means you got to catch the new one. I'll give you new links and everything.
We go off as well then.
Yeah, everybody.